Afternoon. Um, just a quick one. Just had the bailiff on to me, Mr. Peter Garrett, who seems to have a problem understanding English. Um, I didn't honestly expect to hear from him again. My case was apparently on hold with Newlyn for, I think, another 2 weeks, they said. I think it was about 2 weeks we were last in touch, and they said it was on hold for a month. So, and then they mentioned DVLA, which I presumed meant that they were going to come round and clamp my car once they'd established that I owned a car. So they haven't really tried very hard, have they? So he said, I'm going to have to sort this out, I'm going to have to settle this, or I'm going to have to hand it back to the council. I says, I've been waiting for you to hand it back to the council for 6 fucking weeks, mate. What? Oh, you have a legal responsibility to pay council tax. Yes, mate, I've been banned from contacting. Oh, but you can pay Newlyn. You can pay Newlyn. Can I? Well, look, mate, the only reason I can't pay the council is because they banned me from contacting them. Ian Sims himself confirmed this by trying to deny that I wasn't banned from district and just county. So why should I pay you? What's with the middleman? Oh, we're responsible agents for collecting council tax for the council. I don't give a fuck, mate. You shouldn't be involved in the first place. And I said, look, basically, did the council have to ban me from contacting them? And the answer, obviously, is no. They've gone into a strop. County have gone into a strop because their employees are guilty of endangering life by not resurfacing the A1096 lay-by for 30 years. And also massive breaches of health and safety. District are crying and gone into a strop because, of course, they've stolen all this money and they don't want anyone finding out about it. But Ian Sims, really, you shouldn't have tried to plead innocence, because that just confirmed for me that it was a legal ban, that I wasn't allowed to contact the council in any way, shape or form, which included, shall we say, the donations of money for council tax. Because I've got to admit, mate, until you sent me that letter or email or whatever it was, I wasn't sure myself. I was only 90% sure. You confirmed it for me. So now Mr. Garrett, the bailiff, is going to send this back to council so they can start committal proceedings. I'm still waiting to see the signature on the summons. Asked the court for that 3 times. So let's do a quick recap of the future. What's going to happen, right? What they're going to do is they're going to send 2 police officers round to arrest me after they've had their committal hearing, where I've no doubt I will be a very troublesome individual who's consistently given the council problems and oh, look, there was the case 2 years ago, whenever it was, when I deliberately refused to pay and I was sent to prison. That's what they said. I was sent to prison. So I must have been really drunk because I don't remember it. And yeah, all that will come out, and of course nothing will come out about the fact they're thieving, lying fucking bastards in front of their pet magistrate who they've already bought a new car for, you know. And this is them paying the court money to hire the court for the day. Then they get one of the mates in who they drink with every Saturday night behind the bench. He doesn't have a fucking clue about the law. They're probably a fucking, I don't know, maybe they're a lawyer, accountant or something. Probably do the accountant's accounts. Thick as fuck. And they'll just go, yes, this man must be sent to prison. So after they've done all that, then they'll send the police round, and the 2 officers then will immediately be breaking the law by knocking on my door, because for a start it's a civil offence, not a criminal one. And then if they attempt to take me into custody, they'll be committing false imprisonment. I dare say there might be a bit of a scuffle. Old chap. So that'll be assault on me. And don't forget the Chief Constable approves of all of this. Just as he approves of dummy companies which purport to be the council, legal warrants and illegal court summons. So this is what's happening. This is what these people do. They just completely fucking ignore the law. They're not interested in it. If it doesn't suit them, they don't want to know about it. But then, of course, they've got their bought and paid for judges. Like Judge Chowdhury, who I witnessed on June the 30th. Was it 2014? Yes, I think so. Who willfully ignored evidence, answered questions which me and my mate had asked on behalf of the council. And nodded along as Christina Elmson, the council's licensing officer, committed perjury on the stand, and then said that no one was allowed to inspect the council's accounts. Judge Chowdhury, ladies and gentlemen, stand-up guy. I noticed a Jaguar parked outside the court, actually. Right, so this is a quick interim. Anyway, I'm going to go now. So yes, he's just from me up. Obviously, they're going ahead as planned. So I mean, I can only warn people with these videos. You know, what happens to me happens to me. That's, you know, this is my case. I'm dealing with it. So I can only warn people to watch out for these underhand, devious, illegal, scumball tactics which our supposed authorities use on a daily basis, because they're all lies and they're all bent. Thank you very much for watching.